is great, his mobility is great, his pressure and stun, of course, Guile slightly lower stun than average and health in the game. So interesting to see how he pulls it off. Is he going to be using the Grams or is he going to predominantly using the young Zeku? Be interesting to see.
So when I've seen him play, it's primarily young, but he uses a significant amount of old in this matchup, particularly when he gets those knockdowns. Doesn't want to have to deal with any kind of. And
I think that's a really important part of Zeku. That if you're not using that set play in the corner with old Zeku, you're missing out on a lot, because that's legit. So that's not gimmicky, that is legit stuff. So I think that's a really strong point of him, and I'd like to see a lot more of that introduced just generally across the board. I mean, if any of you guys are CFN monsters, you should definitely check out some of Nox's replays. He's an incredible Zeku as well. Inspiration to a lot of these Middle Eastern players.
I think it's got to the point now where he's not even you can't even say he slept on it anymore. We've seen performances from across the globe, from Asia, even North America, and now here in Europe with all the Zekus. His character's becoming more and more present, more and more visible, more and more popular.
He's such a cool design, man. He's like one of those characters that's just cool to use.
And there's a layer of creativity that's beyond the average here in Street Fighter 5 as well, which a lot of really in-depth, talented players are going to love.
So here we go. We didn't see the immediate transformation, but he got the knockdown. Oh, gets the cross up. Akainu's active defense, I'll call it, against Phenom was incredibly effective.
So good at mixing up his defense. That's one of the most frustrating things to play against. And that was 3 out of 5, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, you can see him trying to use that horizontal to go through the boom, but the fastest.
Oh, that was a good reversal. That feature is pretty much depleted just from that.
And you can see him kind of speculatively throwing out that preemptive horizontal rather than being able to react. Nice buffer though.
In the corner now.
Wow, that worked out for him.
Back to neutral we go, where Guile excels in the booms on the screen. What's Angry Bird going to do? Switches to Young. Has to block them. Oh my days! Oh wow! The early jab off the dash just kept him out of throw range. Was able to walk towards the throw and still whip it. Beautiful play there from Angry Bird to take the first round. Staying in off this round. Juggle off that stand heavy, but
meets him in the air, costing the bar. Plus frames, gets the counter hit, and again.
Sets it. Kind of can't let him get away with that. Just gets away with a jump in there as well. Oh, goes behind. Be careful now, kind of. That activation still there. Nice walk back into the crouch jab. In front, Text jumps in again.
Looks underneath that jump like kick.
Oh! Empty jump low. Wow, what a start from Angry Bird. Really, really exploiting Akainu's defensive errors here. Staying on top of him at all times. And that slippery, kind of like hard to predict style that he was using against Phenom, he's not had a chance to do it because Angry Bird's attacking from angles where it's killing his charge. It's on top of his head. He has to absorb the pressure. He has to block. He's not done well at doing it so far.
Some really good jump angles. I like his use of the flips of Zeku as well. But really, it was just converting that pressure and the plus frames into damage. That's one of the most important things about Guile. You can turn your pressure into actual damage rather than him blocking and V-reversaling you out, or even, you know, just flash kick back across the screen.
Hardly seeing any booms, Logan. Hardly any booms.
Yeah, I think him showing those preemptive horizontals kind of put a little bit of doubt in his mind because you don't want to get clipped by those. Ooh.
I mean, a match without
that V-reversal.
All day.
Big buff in Season 3, and he's got a huge life lead.
Missed this meaty. Angry Bird just jumps out of there.
Yeah, the young...
it's going to hurt.
Oh, it doesn't land on the boom though.
Oh, my goodness!
And that's one of the things. You don't have to stand block any of those flips. And that throw will only get you if you're standing. I don't know if that's some unfamiliarity with the matchup. You just naturally want to stand block because he's in the air, right? It's not like an Akuma Demon flip where the palm will hit you over here.
He's dealing with the boom so well. He's got the read.
Oh, he interrupts the upside down kick.
More slide.
Interruption of his own there from Akainu.
Bad neutral jump. Okay, Akainu's got the booms back on the screen now. This is where he's going to sell.
Yeah.
You see Angry Bird struggling to deal with it. Trying to slide out.
He comes down with a neutral jump, roundhouse.
Yeah, 3 rounds straight. That win streak ended now. Finally, Akainu registers here in the 4th round of this set to tie things up. Still down 1 game though. And Angry Bird's still up.
Nice poking away.
Bird
getting a lot of damage off that crouch punch.
Oh my days, he's trying to jump away, not respecting the meaty.
Back in the corner.
One more hit. Oh, nice angle on that jump.
Wasn't ready for it, and he had the he had ult, so he got access to the DP as well. Changes right back off the wall jump. Oh, he does catch him.
Try to upside down, give him a wake up. He's gonna chip him out. Oh my goodness, Angry Bird on fire right now. He goes 2-0 up against Akainu. Akainu with no answers. This onslaught of Zeku play. He's just able to get in almost at will.
Not making him pay enough to get in.
Yeah. You've got to be hurt for that, but he's just got the read on him at the moment.
Even when he's throwing out the speculative Zontos, he's not really getting hurt for doing it.
Right.
You know.
And he's doing it from a range where it's almost like he's just trying to kill space because he's not in position to get punished.
No.
But just letting him know I can do this, you know? Fully punishable if he does it, but he's not doing it in a position where it's just going to hit Guile. He's just trying to get through booms with it. There was a moment there, I think it was the second round, where I saw some frustration from Angry Bird. And this character Guile can make you very frustrated regardless of who you play. Akainu needs to revert back to whatever he did there to bring out that side of Angry Bird, because the comfortable, cool, calm and collected Angry Bird that's playing right now is going to be unstoppable if Akainu doesn't do something about it. Get him flustered, get him to overextend, but right now he's not having to do any of those things.
I'd like to see him use more V-reversal pressure as well, if possible.
Oh my god, Zeku at will.
Wow, that's not good.
Jumping, catches the crouch medium. Interruption.
And now you're in the corner, but straight out with that jump light kick, and Akainu's gone to that. It's worked for him really well. Medium kick, anti-air trades.
So scared of the shoulder.
Throw.
He got to full screen there, Logan, and he didn't do a boom.
Take those plus threes.
Nice jab interruption, jumps in, buttons on the land. This is an absolute mauling. Again, Angry Bird takes the round and he moves into a very quick match point here.
You see there in the camera shot, Akainu talking to himself. I don't know if he's trying to compose himself or his frustration.
Oh, there we go. One time. That's why he's been hesitant to do this nice wake up upside down kick. Still has the reads here.
That light kick just checking him, but he gets crush countered by the back fierce.
The spacing again, not punished.
And out again. Oh, that time
he
said, I'm not going to get counter hit on the ground. He just lets the flash kick go. He did
Angry Bird's been going for a lot of meaties. That was a really clever flash kick, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, he was flash kicking a lot against Vino. Back to the booms now, but you're right. He just backs off.
The hesitation. Wake up the late jab this time. Good round for Akainu. Can he close it out though? Resources. Can't get hit here. Watch out for the activation. He gets clipped. One more bet.
Back dashes out, gets reset, V-reversal, I like that choice.
Oh my goodness, he hit that again. Jumps away. Pressure.
Oh, he was ready.
A medium kick.
You see Akainu lean back in his chair with relief. Still set point here though for Angry Bird. Oh, he almost taken out the anti-air. Nice. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, big damage.
Hit him again. Oh, and the crouch light punch doesn't work.
That walk back jab again, it's worked out. Gets out of the corner, get back in the corner, you go. Jumping, just about able to block.
Using that V-reversal to maintain the space, that neutral jump.
Oh, he didn't finish his combo though. The sweep in the middle of the street.
And again!
Damage this time.
Yeah, Angry Bird getting a bit predictable with that activation. He wants to activate. And there we go. And the V-reversal, he goes straight through it.
What? Where's the Krugler? Something I don't know there. The jump work, the back row! Angry Bird, wow! What a convincing performance for the kid from the UAE.
And that was
his
really
first ever tournament just a few weeks ago. Now he's here beating Akainu winner's side. Unbelievable.